Hi guys, welcome back to the Blading Physio YouTube channel. Today is going to be more of an informative video. It's going to be a concept that you all probably know, or that's going to be somehow obvious for many of you guys, but it's still going to be important because a lot of you know it but don't apply it. So it's going to be important to just rehear this and get a notion of it and just try to apply it in the daily life, and especially for skating. So without further ado, let's get started. Today we're going to talk about load management. There's two terms you need to understand to follow this video. It's going to be load, so the force you put on a structure or a muscle, a tendon, a tissue in general, and the capacity, so the amount of force that a tissue can handle. It's going to be important to have a balance in those two aspects. So if the load and the capacity is equal to each other, there's no problem. All right. When the load is way much higher than the capacity, then we have a problem. That this can be seen in like a fall, that's acutely, or chronically in like overtraining. So when you load up a structure several times more than the capacity, you're gonna have an injury. All right, so the structure will fail to resist this load. So that's logic that at one point the structure isn't able to adapt to the load you put on it, and it just fails. All right, so injury is when load is way much higher than capacity, and that can be acute or chronic. Okay, so imagine we have a pro skater who goes skating each day for 4 hours. He's able to do that just because his capacity is as high as the load he puts on. All right, so he's able to do that because his body is adapted to the style he has. But imagine a 30-year-old who recently got back into skating and just want to be as cool as the pro skater and go skating 4 hours a day. We can imagine that he's gonna get injuries pretty soon, just because his body is not adapted to what he's gonna put on from load during skating. So this aspect is just important because I want to apply this to this off season, to this winter break we're all gonna take. The reason why I film this, the reason why I do exercises, the reason why I do these workouts is just to keep you guys fit, just to keep that capacity of everyone as high as the load you're gonna put on when you get back into skating. Because if we're not gonna do that during winter, if we won't do anything during winter, what happens? Capacity will decrease in an amount of certain time. Of course, if you're immobile during a certain period of time, the capacity decreases, of course. So if you get back into skating, if winter is over, you go back, you take your skates out, you go back skating, and you skate like you used to before winter, there's a big possibility you're gonna hurt yourself in the first few sessions, just because your body is not adapted to what you're gonna put on it. This video is just gonna be important for you guys to know that you have to work during winter, to know that you have to keep that capacity high, otherwise you will get injuries. Okay? So like I said, it's gonna be important to train during winter, because training is applying a little bit more load than the capacity of your tissue, just so the body can adapt to it and augment the capacity too. So like you put a little bit of load, capacity is there, so capacity comes at the same height of the load, then you put a little bit more load, and that's the concept of training. Gradually putting some more load on a structure so the capacity augments too. Alright, so yeah, this is it for this video. I guess you all understand now the principle of load management and the aspect of training. I just wanted to make this little video just to inform you guys about it, because it's pretty important to not go out skate before you do some warm-ups or before you are ready for it. I don't want to see people like sitting all day in the couch during winter and then go back skating like they used to. That would be a pity. That would be like undermine my whole work I put in these things. Like, please try to do some exercises, please try to do some stuff, or try to get some stuff done during winter, just for you guys just to keep your body healthy, and you're gonna benefit from it no matter what. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it here for today. Hope you like this. If you have questions, don't hesitate to contact me or to ask me in the comments. Leave a like if you like this, and we see each other in another video, guys. Thanks.